Teacher, actually, I have completed the test. Suddenly, we have to go out for some busy work. So I
How long
came.
it takes to put it on the Wise app?
No, actually, in
And
computer, I
repeatedly you are
was.
doing, even after saying. Last time also you had some excuse. Before that also you had some excuse. Every time the coincidence cannot happen, no?
This time I went out somewhere. It was kind of busy for my father.
Next time also then there will be something.
No, no, ma'am.
Ma'am, I also sent you on WhatsApp because, ma'am, like just before eating my lunch, I completed it. And then after lunch, I forgot to put it in the WhatsApp. So I
Mhm.
sent you in WhatsApp. The deadline was over, so I sent you in WhatsApp.
I saw yours. See, once in a while it's okay. I understand some problem must be there. But repeatedly, if something is happening, hmm, that's the wrong thing. Okay, good evening, Soumya. Good evening, Lasya. We'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then we'll start. We have to continue with the exercise that we were doing of perpendicular bisectors. Did you practice how to make perpendicular and perpendicular bisectors? Yes, children? Hello? Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please respond. I'm asking, did you practice constructing perpendicular and perpendicular bisectors
Yes, ma'am.
and writing the steps of construction?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure? We're still thinking.
Ma'am, I only wrote steps for perpendicular one. I didn't write steps
The
for
whatever construction you are doing, you have to write steps of construction.
Ma'am,
Okay?
I wrote steps. Yes, ma'am.
Because I told you know how the marks are given in the exam. Suppose this question, normally construction question comes for a larger marks, with a greater number of marks. Okay, either for 4 marks or 5 marks. So out of that, if it is for 4 marks, then 2 marks will be for the construction, and the remaining 2 marks will be for the steps of writing construction. Okay. So if you are not writing your steps, you will lose half the marks. And moreover, construction should also be accurate. So use sharpened pencil. Okay, let's start. I'm sharing my screen, children. Okay, I hope you all are sitting with your pencil, paper, notebook. Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
keep responding. What happened? All are sleeping.
No,
Hmm?
ma'am.
Okay, where is Soumya? Soumya,
Yes,
read
ma'am.
question number three. Read question number three.
Yes, ma'am. Draw the perpendicular bisector of XY line whose length is 10.3 centimeter. Take any point B on the bisector drawn. Examine whether PX is equals to PY.
Yes, stop here. Okay, we'll do the first part. Okay, draw the perpendicular bisector of XY. Now, XY is some line. Children, start doing in your notebooks. XY is some line and draw a perpendicular bisector on it. The length of XY is given 10.3 centimeters. Okay, do it. Then first part says take any point P on the bisector drawn. Now, the bisector that you draw, you have to take a point P on it. Any point P on it, examine where Px is equal to Py. That means you have to, it becomes a triangle. If you join P with X and P with Y, I'll show you here. Look here first, everyone. See, you draw a line first of 10.3 centimeters. Okay, this is XY. Do this first, then you draw a perpendicular bisector on it as we were doing here. Make a perpendicular bisector. Suppose this is your perpendicular bisector. Then you take a point P on it. Now join P with X, join P with Y. And you have to check whether PX is equal to XY, PX is equal to PY or not. Okay, so what type of triangle it becomes if they are equal? What type of triangle it becomes then?
Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral.
Oh, who's this?
Lasya.
Lasya. See, two sides are equal. PX is equal to PY. Two sides, not three sides.
Isosceles.
Isosceles. Okay.
Okay.
I told ma'am
Ah.
this time.
Isosceles. Yes, very good, Ridesh. Okay. So equilateral triangle is where you have all three sides equal. When you have only two sides equal, that is isosceles triangle.
Okay, ma'am.
Remember it. Okay, make perpendicular bisector on it.
Ma'am, we have to make the perpendicular bisector.
Yes, yes. It's written in the question. Draw the perpendicular bisector of XY. Perpendicular bisector, it's written. Be quick in your work and then you have to write the steps of construction also. In exam, you have to be very quick. Since you have a lot of work here, you have to make the figure also, you have to write the steps of construction also. Within 3 minutes, you should be able to complete this question, the construction and the steps. Not more than 3 minutes. Ridesh, are you doing? Children, you will be showing me on the screen, okay? On your camera. So do it nicely. Hurry up, children. It shouldn't take so much long. How many have done?
Ma'am, I'm writing the steps of construction.
Okay. Lasya, how much you have done? Lasya, how much you have done?
Mom, I'm constructing, mom.
Taking too much long. Soumya?
Mom, I'm forming steps of construction.
Steps of construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do it fast. Ridesh? Ridesh, where are you? Where have you
Yes, ma'am.
reached?
Yes.
What are you doing now?
Teacher, I'm doing the construction.
You're doing the construction and still you have to write the steps also. You're taking too long. Be fast, we have to move on to other question. It's only with practice that that will increase your speed. See, the next part of this is if M is the midpoint of XY. Now suppose if you on the perpendicular where the perpendicular bisector is intersecting line XY, you mark that point as M. Okay. The perpendicular bisector this where it is intersecting at XY, mark this point as M. Mark this point as M. I'm marking this as M with a different color. Okay, you got it now? Can you see? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am, we can
Yes.
see.
Yes. Now then you have to take if M is the midpoint of XY. Now it's saying if M is the midpoint. Of course, this is a perpendicular bisector. It has to be a midpoint. Bisector means dividing the line into two equal parts. So this is a midpoint. Now examine. What is the question? Yeah. Examine if mx is equal to m. What can you say about the length of mx and my? Of course, mx is equal to my. Okay. We don't need to measure it. Once we have made a perpendicular bisector, means automatically it's understood that these two parts are equal. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now Soumya, read the next. Soumya has read the question, no? First one. Okay, now next, Lasya, you read the question. Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Hmm.
Draw a line segment of length 12.8 centimeters. Using compass, divided it into 4 equal parts. Verify by
Actual
measurement.
measurement. Okay, so draw a line segment of length 12.8 centimeter. First, you have to draw a line of this much length using compass. Then what? After that, what you have to do? Using your compass, divide it into 4 equal parts. You will divide it into 4 equal parts. Okay. How will you do that? Now suppose this is everyone please listen. Suppose this is a line of 12.8 centimeters. First you make a perpendicular bisector on it. That means you are dividing it into 2 equal parts. Understood this much? Now you are asked to cut it into 4 equal parts. Now you will take this first half of this. Suppose this line is XY. This is a point M on it. Now you will make the perpendicular bisector for XM. You will keep your pointer here. You will make a perpendicular bisector here for this line. Okay. So suppose you name it as P. Then again you will take this part MY. You will make a perpendicular bisector here. So this point, call it Q. Okay, so now you have on this line X, Y, you have now 3 points there. The middle point was M, and the point bisector that you made here was taken as P, here Q. So can you say you have now 4 equal parts? These 2 parts will be equal, and these 2 parts will be equal. Okay, and when xm is equal to my, you can say that all the 4 parts are equal, is it? My can be written as mq plus qy. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so that means all parts are equal. Please do it. Quickly do it, and you have to write the steps also. The time is 6:10 now. By 6:12, all should complete this question with the steps also.
Mom, we need to make arcs, right?
Yes, Pichi. As you were making the perpendicular bisector, no, same way you have to make. You have to make 3 perpendicular bisectors actually.
Okay, ma'am.
First one is you will be intersecting this line, okay, the big line, XY. And then if you get the perpendicular bisector here, then you have to intersect this portion, perpendicular bisector on this portion. Then similarly over here also. Hurry up, the time is 6:12. Have all done this? Done? Okay. Now see question number 5. Ritesh, please read question number 5.
With PQ of length 6.1 centimeter as diameter, draw a circle.
With PQ of length 6.1 centimeters. So simple.
Okay.
Quickly, this must not take more than 1 minute. 6.1 centimeter is the diameter. So take the radius first and construct a circle. Okay. Half of 6 will be 3 centimeters.
3. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, Ritesh. Okay. Ridesh, read question number 6. Ridesh, read question number 6.
Teacher, draw a circle with center C and radius 3.4 centimeter. Draw any chord A and B. Construct the perpendicular bisector of A and B and examine if it passes through C.
So what did you understand in this question, Ridesh?
Yes,
What you
ma'am.
have to do?
Teacher, we have to draw a circle. Exactly in the center of circle, we have to keep C as a point, name of the
C is the
point,
center of the circle.
and draw a radius A and B
You have,
of
Ridesh, you have to draw a circle with radius 3.4 centimeter. It's not that you draw a circle first and then keep the center inside and then make a radius inside. It's never like that. How will you
Yes,
make a
ma'am.
circle without a
Ma'am, because
radius?
ma'am, if we need the radius to be exactly 3.4, we have to do 3.4. Then from the point
Yes,
of the
first
radius, we
measure
have to make the circle.
3.4 on your compass and then make a circle with that. Okay,
draw
then
any chord A and B, construct the perpendicular bisector of A and B, and examine if it passes through C.
then you have to draw a chord on it. Then on the chord, you have to make a perpendicular bisector. And then you have to check if it passes through C or not. Do it.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you see my screen at the... Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, can you see my screen? Ma'am, you're on mute.
Yes, better. Done?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, I've written the steps.
Ma'am, you have to write the steps too.
Yes, of course you have to write. For every construction, you have to write the steps.
Okay, ma'am, 1 minute.
Teacher, I'm done, teacher. Teacher?
Written the steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Read out your steps.
Teacher.
Read your steps.
Teacher, it's written in the screen.
Read out, read out.
Okay, ma'am. Teacher, draw a circle of 3.4 centimeter. Draw a chord A and B. Check if it passed through point C in perpendicular bisector. Teacher, it passes, teacher.
These are not the steps. This is
Ma'am, he said
different.
make a circle 3.4 centimeters. Ma'am, he has to make a circle with radius that is 3.4 centimeters.
Yes. Sritej, you read your steps.
Make a circle with your compass with radius 3.4 centimeters and mark the center of the circle as C. Now, use your ruler to make a chord A and B and make a perpendicular bisector. To make the perpendicular bisector, put your compass pointer in the middle of the chord and make an arc. Now increase your arc and put it on one side of the arc and make another arc on top and make another arc which intersects that arc. And now make a bisector which makes it perpendicular. Ma'am, and in the question they asked if it passes through C, the answer yes, ma'am, it does pass through C.
Yes, it passes through C.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, Sritej. So children, like this, you must write the steps, okay? Okay, now Lasya, read the next question.
Okay, ma'am.
Read question number 8.
8. Okay, ma'am. Draw a circle of radius 4 centimeters. Draw any two of its construct the perpendicular bisectors of these chords. Where do they meet?
What happened, Lasya? What did you understand with this? Question number 8 says, draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Draw any two of its chords. In the circle, you have to make two chords. Construct the perpendicular bisectors of these chords. So for both the chords, you have to construct perpendicular bisector. Then you have to check where do they meet. Okay. As in the previous question, you made a perpendicular bisector on one chord. This time you have to make it on both the chords and see where they meet. Do.
Ma'am, I have somewhat network issue, ma'am. That's why. Ma'am?
Okay, Lasya. That's okay. Now do it.
Okay.
Is children done?
I'm writing the steps.
Ma'am, I'm writing the steps of construction.
Okay. See, children, we really need practice in this, okay? Although I understand it takes time to make construction, to do construction and write steps, but you have to increase your speed. Done? So what can you say about the perpendicular bisectors?
Ma'am, is that they both meet at the center?
Yes. Have all got the same? Everyone getting the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we see that the perpendicular bisectors are meeting at the center. Right?
Ma'am, done the steps.
You have to write the steps.
Ma'am, done the steps.
Okay, very nice. Now see question number 9. Okay, Sritej, you read question number 9.
Draw an angle with vertex O. Take a point A on one of its arms and B on another such that OA is equals to OB. Draw the perpendicular bisectors of OA and OB. Let them meet at P. Is PA equals to PB?
So what did you understand here? What you have to do first?
Now, first we need to make an angle which has equal arms. So it should have a vertex which is O. We have to mark that. And then on one of its arms, we have to put point A, we have to mark point A. And on the other arm, we need to mark point B. So we need to make those arms equal such that OA is equal to OB. And then we need to draw the perpendicular bisectors of the arm OA and OB. Then so that it will meet at point P. And they're asking if PA is equal to PB.
Very nice. See, this is the way you must understand the question first. Soumya, you understood the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lasya, did you understand the question? Ridesh Maji? Lasya and Ridesh, did you understand the question? Okay, start doing, children. Make an angle first of any measurement. With your protector, you make angle of any measurement, okay? With O be the vertex. Vertex means the joining where the two arms of the angle join. That is called a vertex. And take point A on one arm, point B on another arm. And you have to make perpendicular bisector on both of them.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes, yes.
ma'am, just now I
Hmm.
connected, ma'am.
Okay.
Reconnected, ma'am.
Okay. We are doing question number 9 last year.
Okay, ma'am.
Draw any angle. Understand the question first. Draw any angle with vertex O. So you have to make first an angle, okay? An angle of any measure. Then vertex should be O. Then you take on one arm, take point A, on another arm, take point B. Okay? Then you have to make perpendicular bisector on each of those arms. And wherever the perpendicular bisectors meet, that point is to be named P. And you have to check whether PA is equal to PB or not. Understood the question, Nasya?
Yes, ma'am.
You can even read the question. It's there on the screen. Question number 9.
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, where does point P have to be?
That will come inside the angle only.
Okay, ma'am.
Inside the angle. See, if you're making some angle like this is A and B. You make a perpendicular bisector here, you make a perpendicular bisector here. So it has to be some inside the angle only, no? It will come somewhere here.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, ma'am.
Beta. You just have to check whether length of PA is equal to length of PB. Just check this, whether are they equal. Check with your scale.
Ma'am, I forgot to tell one question, ma'am. Where we have to keep O, ma'am?
O is here, vertex. Vertex means where the two lines meet. Vertex, this point.
Understood, ma'am. Ma'am, we have to write steps also.
Yes, Betty, you have to. You don't have to ask every time. For every construction, you have to write the steps.
Okay, ma'am.
Then, I've all written the steps also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move ahead now. So, next topic is angles. Okay. Now, constructing an angle of a given measure. Now, here we have to construct angles that we are given. Now, this is something new that you would be learning. Okay. Now, see, before we start the exercise, I want to tell you one thing. Look here, everyone. See, I told you to make how to make a perpendicular bisector, is it? Everyone knows how to make a perpendicular bisector. We take any point here, we make an arc, then we open the compass little more, we take an arc here, keep the pointer here, take another arc, and here we get the perpendicular bisector. So every perpendicular bisector is of the angle 90 degree. Okay? Because it is perpendicular to the baseline. Right? Are you understanding? Now. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, keep responding. Okay, now see, suppose I tell you to make angle 60 degree. Okay? Now, how will you make 60 degree? You will draw this line. Suppose you have this line AB. You take any point C on it. Listen very carefully. Take any point C on this line, and with your compass, with any measurement, just make an arc as you were doing in the perpendicular questions. Make an arc. Okay? Right? Now, don't change the measurement of your arc, of your compass. What you have to do? You don't have to change. Don't. Okay? Don't change the measurement of your compass. Keep the compass pointer at this point here. I call this point as DE. So keep your compass pointer at point E and make an arc which cuts this arc. Okay? Are you understanding, children? Are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
understanding?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand this much?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you have this point and you have this point. You join these 2 points with the scale and then extend this line further. Okay? Now this angle that you get, I name it F. Angle FCB will be your angle 60 degree. You understood this much?
Ma'am, with that measurement only, we have to take from.
Yes, with this measurement only, you have to keep the pointer at E and make an arc here.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay? You don't need to change the measurement of the compass. The compass measurement should be same.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay? One more thing here. Now look here, everyone. One more thing. Now with this angle 60, if you double this angle 60, you will get 120. Double of 160 is 120, no? So what will you do? You will take an arc like this. You make an angle of 60 degree like this. Okay. If you join these two, you will get 60 degree angle. Is it? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if I keep the pointer here again, okay, after making this 60 degree arc, if I keep the pointer at this point again, I call this point as FG. Okay, so this is point G. I keep the pointer here again without changing the measurement of the compass. Compass measurement should be the same again. Okay, then again I keep the pointer here. I cut another arc on this. So now this angle will be 60 plus 60 becomes 120. Now you have this point and this point, join this and extend this line further. You get this as angle. This whole angle will be 120 degrees. This complete angle will be 120 degrees. Okay. I call this point as H. Angle FCB will be equal to 120 degrees. Okay. In this case, it was FCB was 60 degree. Understood this much?
Yes,
Everyone? Everyone or only Lasya understood? Soumya, Sritej?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in this case, in angle 60 degree, 120 degree, you don't have to change the compass measurement. Please do make angle 60 degree first. We'll do the exercise afterwards. Make angle 60 degree first. Done.
I'm done 60 degrees.
Very good. Now make 120 degree. Done, Sritej?
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. On the same figure, you have made both angles. Very nice. Good, Sritej. Okay. Soumya, done? So, okay, children. So this much for today. The class time is over. I wanted to show you angle bisector also. So that we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow again, I'll be taking your class. Okay. If your ma'am does not come, then I'll take your class. Okay. Okay. Thank you, children.
Okay.
Thank you, children. Please practice this bit today. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Practice all perpendicular bisector, 60 degree angle, how to construct, 120 degree angle, how to construct, right? Please practice. That will increase your speed.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, children. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.